Hi guys, welcome to Logged In with Teacher Dorita. In my previous video, I did a pretty intense explanation of your FAIRS handout. Please go and have a look at that video before this one. It just shows you clearly what you're looking at so that you know where to find the answers for the FAIRS calculation. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do the FAIRS calculation. What I've done is I've taken a question from a previous exam paper and I've just copied it here. In this question paper, it was question 3. It says, use the domestic airfares on addendum A to calculate the fares for the adult, the child, and the infant for the following indicated routing. So with fares, guys, in the exam, it will usually always be for 30 marks. And you will always work out the fare for the adult, the child, and the infant. They give you the route of the flights. So in this case, you're flying from Bloemfontein to Cape Town to East London to Durban, Durban to Joburg, and Joburg to Port Elizabeth. They also give you the carrier. So we've got 3 flights here on SAA and 2 on British Airways, and they give you the class of travel. You then have to go and find the cost of these flights, the fares, on your fares handout, and insert it onto the answer sheet. So the answer sheet in this question paper looked like this. I've just copied it here. And you will see that they've basically filled in the routes, the carrier, and the class for you. So guys, the examiner does not have to fill in the route, the carrier, and the class. They can leave it blank if they decide to do that. Then there's something very important you need to remember. If they leave it blank and you have to fill in the routes, it's important that you start with your first city. In this case, it's Bloemfontein. I'm just going to make it yellow. You have to start with your first city right at the top in the same line as carrier, class, adult, child, and infant. If you're going to start one block down, it's going to throw out your route with your carrier and your class. You're going to have all of your fares wrong. So it's very important that you remember, if you have to fill it in yourself, that you start with your first city in the same line as carrier, class, adult, child, and infant. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to take the color off. Now, when you calculate fares, of course, you cannot do this without your fares handout. You are not allowed to take your own fares into the examination venue. So usually the fares are given to you in the question paper. It will be given as an addendum, and you're going to find the answers from there. Right. So in order to find the fares, you need to look first at your route. So we're flying from Bloemfontein to Cape Town. The route, the carrier that we're using is SAA, and the class is H. So in order to find this, you have to look at your fares handout. You go to your fares for SAA. And then you find that flight. So from Bloemfontein to Cape Town, I've pre-highlighted it here for you. Bloemfontein to Cape Town. You are flying on class H. So even though this code says HOW14, we simply refer to it as class H. Your adult will pay 830 Rand. So on the SAA fares, they only give us the fare for the adult. Right. You have found the flight. You now need to go and insert it onto your answer sheet. 830 Rand for the adult. Please note that you have to show 2 decimal spaces. .00, guys, you get marks for this in the exam. If you leave out your .00, they're going to take 1 or maybe even 2 marks from you. So it's important to remember. Now with SAA, because they only give us the adult fare, you have to go and work out the fare for the child and the infant. So we know that the child pays only 67% of the adult fare and the infant pays only 10% of the adult fare. So what will it look like when we work it out? You take your 830 Rand, you multiply with 67%, and it gives you a value of 556,10. Okay, so there's an important thing to remember. When we insert the value in the column of the child, we do not take the cents into account. Guys, you literally ignore the cents. It's like it doesn't even exist. So it will look like this, 556.00. You don't round it up, you don't round it down, you do nothing with it, you just ignore it. Okay. 10% of the adult fare, you can do the same calculation. 830 multiply with 10%. But guys, when we multiply with 10%, we simply just drop one of the zeros. So this will be 83 Rand for the infant. There we go. Your first route is done. Next, we're flying from Cape Town to East London on SAA Class K. You have to go and find that flight on your fares handout. Let me just get my color. Right, so you're flying from Cape Town to East London. The class that you're flying on is Class K. Even though it's named KA3, we just refer to it as Class K. And the fare for the adult is 1,100 Rand. And that is the fare that you're going to insert on your answer sheet. So let's see, what does it look like? 1,100.00. Remember the 00. For the child, we have to work out the 67%. So you take your 1,100, multiply 67%, gives you an amount of 737. So this one didn't give us any cents, so that's great. We're just going to copy it as is, .00. And we know the infant only pays 10% of the fare, which means it's 110 Rand for the infant. Next one, we're flying from East London to Durban on SAA Class Y. You have to go and find this flight on your fares. Right, I've pre-highlighted it. From East London to Durban, remember when I explained this in the previous video, I said to you that with fares, we can use the routes vice versa. Because here you'll see we only find Durban to East London. We don't find a flight or a route that says that it's from East London to Durban. But we can use the same one. We use it vice versa. Because whether you're flying from Durban to East London or from East London to Durban, the price is going to be the same. Your price for the adult on Class Y will be 890 Rand. That is the fare for this route from East London to Durban. Let's go and insert it on our answer sheet. 890. To work out the fare for the child, we have to work out what is 67% of 890 Rand. So you take your 890, multiply 67%, gives you 596 Rand and 30 cents. We do not take the cents into account, we just ignore it and simply put in here 596.00. And for the infant, it's 10% of the fare, meaning it will be 89 Rand. Okay. Our next flight is from Durban to Joburg, and now it's a different carrier. It is now British Airways. So we have to find this flight on our fares handout, and we have to find it under British Airways. So you look through your fares handout, you find the fares for British Airways. Here we go. The route that we want is Durban to Joburg. We don't have a Durban to Joburg, but we've got Joburg to Durban. So we can use that one because we can use the flights vice versa. There we go. Joburg to Durban. The class of travel is class B. There we go. And your fare for the adult will be 700 Rand. For the child, it will be 470 Rand. And for the infant, it will be 70 Rand. With British Airways, guys, you do not need to go and work out the fare. They've done it for you. They give you the fare for the adult, the child, and the infant. So this is great. They've done the work for you. If you are going to work it out, there will be cases where it's going to be wrong. Because the British Airways fares, it's not always exactly 67% of the adult fare. So don't work it out. If you have a route on British Airways, you copy it as is. So what will it look like on your answer sheet? You're simply going to copy it from your fares. For the adult, it's 700 Rand. For the child, it was 470 Rand. And for the infant, it is 70 Rand. No calculations needed to be done. The last flight is from Joburg to Port Elizabeth. This is also on British Airways, Class C. We have to go and find that flight on our fares. And we do have this route, Joburg to Port Elizabeth. There we go. The class of travel that we want is Class C. Your fare for your adult will be 1,540. For the child, it will be 1,040. And for the infant, it will be 160 Rand. You can immediately see that 160 is not exactly 10% of 1,540. So if you're going to forget and you're going to work out your fare, you're not going to get the mark for this one. You simply copy the British Airways fares as is. So it will look like this on your fares. 1,540 for the adult, 1,040 for the child, and 160 for the infant. There you go. You have now done all the fares. Okay. The next thing you need to do is what they call the routing fare. The routing fare simply means to add up the totals. You're going to add up everything for the adult. So all of those ones added together. And you do the same with child and with infant. So when you add up everything for the adult, you get a total of 5060. For the child, you get a total of 3399. And for the infant, it is 512 Rand. Once you've added up all the totals, the next thing they want is the rounded fare, this one. What they mean by this is they want the fare to be round. It means it needs to end in a 0, right? So we have to round it up. It does not work the same as what you were taught in mathematics in school. There's only one rule, and the rule is that we always round up to the next 10 rand. If it is already round, you leave it alone. You don't change it. So in this case, 5060 will stay the same because it is already round. 3,399 rand. The next 10 after 99 is 100. So we're going to actually add it, and it will be 3,400 rand. 512 rounded up to the next 10 rand will be 520 rand, because the next 10 after 12 is 20. Right. The VAT, we have to work out the VAT. We work out the VAT on the rounded fare, not the routing fare. You're going to work it out on the rounded fare. We know that it is 15%. That is the going rate in South Africa for VAT. So you simply take your amount, you multiply with 15%, and this gives you the VAT value. Now, the VAT will throw out cents. And with the VAT, guys, we now keep the cents. If it doesn't throw out cents, of course, it's fine. You're still going to just show your 00. So 560 multiply with 15% gives me a VAT amount of 759. And what's very important with all of your taxes, you have to show the tax code. So the tax code for VAT is ZV, and you put it right at the back of your value. So you'll see, let me just take you back to your answer sheet of the question paper. You will see here that they've given you the codes. Look, with VAT, there's your, sorry guys, I can't highlight it, but with your VAT, they show you the ZV. With PSC, they show you the ZA. And with your SC tax, they show you the code, which is EV. They don't have to show it. You have to know where to find the codes. It's on your ticket taxes page of your fares handout. I'll show you where it is. But it's important that you remember to fill it in. Right, so your VAT for the child, when you take your 3,400 rand, multiply with 15%, you get 510 rand. You show your code ZV. And your 15% VAT for the infant, you take your 520 rand, multiply with 15%, gives you the infant VAT of 78 rand, and you show your code ZV. Right. The next thing that you have to work out is your PSC. Right, so where do we find the PSC? The PSC is also under your fares handout document, and it's usually the last page they give you, and it says ticket taxes. There we go, ticket taxes. Your PSC charge will be all of these charges in this block. So if you're flying from Joburg, your PSC cost is 52 Rand. From Durban or Cape Town, the PSC will be 48 Rand. All the small airports here in the middle, your PSC is 47 Rand. From Hoedspruit, 110 Rand. And from Nelspruit or Mpumalanga, 78 Rand. We charge the PSC only from departure cities. What does it mean? I'm going to show you on your answer sheet what does it look like. I always encourage my students to write the PSC charge next to the city because this eliminates room for making mistakes, and you can be sure that you've added the PSC to all the relevant departure cities, and it just helps to be more accurate. So for Bloemfontein, my PSC is 47 Rand. You can just put it in next to Bloemfontein, 47. From Cape Town, my PSC charge is 48 Rand. From East London, which is also one of the smaller airports, my PSC is 47 Rand. From Durban, my PSC charge is 48 Rand. And from Joburg, my PSC charge is 52 Rand. And Port Elizabeth is not a departure city. You have now arrived. Do you see there's no flight after PLZ? It means that Port Elizabeth is a arrival city and not a departure city. You will never charge PSC from the last city on your fares because you have arrived. That's important, guys. Listen, rewind this video and listen to that part again. That's important. In order for you now to get the total cost of your PSC, you're simply going to add all of those amounts together. 47 plus 48 plus 47 plus 48 plus 52 gives you a PSC charge or total of 242 Rand. You're still showing your .00 and you have to show your PSC code. The code has been given to you. It is ZA. So the adult pays the PSC. The child also pays the PSC. You show your code and you show your .00. But the infant will never pay PSC. You can simply write in the word nil. Guys, they give a mark for this. It's very important. I want to make it a different color. The infant will never pay PSC. Only the adult and only the child pays the PSC. This is the only exception on the fares. There's none of the other taxes work like this. Everybody pays everything. But for PSC, the infant will not pay that tax. Right. The next taxes that we have to fill in is the YR and the YQ tax. They also refer to this as war tax. And you will also find the cost of this on your fares handout. It's on the last page. So we're going to scroll a little bit more down. And here we go. So for British Airways, your tax code is YQ, that's the code for the war tax for British Airways. And the amount that you will charge is 133 Rand. And we charge this per airline. I'm going to show you now. Your code for the war tax for SAA is YR. And the cost of it is 140 Rand per flight. What does it look like on your fares? Again, I always encourage students to write it in next to the airline because it just makes it more accurate and it helps you guys not to forget or leave stuff out. So for SAA, I'm charging 140 Rand for all of them. 140 Rand. And for British Airways, I'm going to use a different color. For British Airways, I'm charging 133 Rand. There we go. This way, it's accurate. Your YR and YQ taxes has nothing to do with departure city or arrival city or anything like that. It has to do only with the airline. So you forget then about departure or arrival. It's about the airline. Okay. Now, to insert it in the right place, you must remember that SAA, the code is YR, and British Airways, the code is YQ. So you have to add all the YR taxes together, and you have to add all the YQ taxes together. It means that it will look like this. For YR, we are adding 140 plus 140 plus 140, giving me a total of 420. And you show your code at the end of the value, YR. Everybody pays this, the adult, the child, and the infant. There's no exceptions. For the YQ tax, you're going to add 133 plus 133, which gives you 266 Rand. And that is your YQ tax. Sorry, 266.00, and you show your code YQ. And everybody pays this, the adult, the child, and the infant. The value stays the same for all of them. Okay, I hope that you are still with me, guys. Now the last one, the last tax that we have to add, this is your SC tax, and you also get that amount from your fares handout. It's just below your PSC, and it looks like this. So the SC charge is that little 6 Rand at the bottom. It says that the 6 Rand is per departure from South African airports. So guys, in TSN 4, you will always work with South African airports, so don't stress about knowing which ones might be international or non-domestic cities. You will always use South African airports, but note that it is only from departure cities. So you're going to charge 6 Rand per departure city. What will it look like on your answer sheet? So you're going to basically charge the 6 Rand from each city that you've departed from. It means that you will charge your 6 Rand from Bloemfontein because you departed from Bloemfontein. You will charge 6 Rand from Cape Town Oh, I've taken out all my writing. Give me a minute. You will charge your R6 from Cape Town. You will charge your R6 from East London. You will also charge the R6 from Durban because you departed from Durban to go to Joburg. You will also charge the R6 from Joburg because you departed from Joburg to Port Elizabeth. You will not charge the R6 from Port Elizabeth. For the same reason why you're not charging PSC, it is because it's not a departure city. You've arrived. There are no more flights left, so you're not departing from Port Elizabeth, and that's why you will never charge SC from the last city on your fares. I hope that's very clear. In order for you to get the total of your SC charge, you're simply going to add all the R6 together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 6 gives us a total of R30. And you have to show your code. The code for the SC charge is EV. And everybody pays it, the adult, the child, and the infant. So this is your SC charge, R6 per departure city. 6 times 5 is 30, and that's why you charge the R30, and you put your code in EV. So on your fares calculation, just want to show you that it does show you the codes. So look, here is the code for the SC charge, EV. The codes for your ward tax, YR and YQ. It shows you there which one is YR and which one is YQ. And for the PSC, it shows you your code here, ZA. I'm just showing you so that you don't feel stressed like you have to remember each code and what if you forget and what if you put, remember it the wrong way around. You can check because you're going to have the fares handout as an addendum. So you can check the codes, guys. Don't forget. Right, so let's finish off our fares. Okay, so you're basically done. All you need to do is you need to add up the total. Now, when we add up the total, we will only add up from the rounded fare down. So you're going to add everything from this line towards the bottom. It makes sense, right, guys? Because remember, you've already added up your fares. You've added everything for the adult. You got the total. You rounded it up to the next R10 for the child and the infant. And now we are only adding up from our rounded fare. So when we add 5060 plus 759 plus 242 plus 420 plus 266 plus 30, we get the total for the adult. Okay, I'm lucky. I'm working on Excel. So I've got a shortcut. It gives us a total. That's not right. Okay, let me just check what I'm doing wrong. Hold on. Okay, guys, I was being a bit slow here. Sorry. You can't add up Excel when there's codes. So the ZV, the ZA, and all of that was stopping me from adding up with my auto adder. But when you basically add your fares up, you're adding from rounded fare, you add everything together, which gives you a total of 6777.00 for the adult, 4868.00 for the child, and 1314.00 for the infant. So I'm going to make the font just for a minute. I'm going to make it a bit smaller because I want you to see it all at one glance. There we go. And that is the fares calculation, guys. To recap, you're going to first find your flight. Make sure you're looking at the correct airline, the correct class. You put in your fares. For SAA, you have to work out 67% of the adult fare. That is what the child pays, and the infant pays 10% of the adult fare. For British Airways, you don't need to work out the fares. You just find it on your flight, on your fares handout, and you copy it for the adult, the child, and the infant as is. To get your routing fare, you add up all of the different fares for the adult, the child, and the infant. It gives you a total, or your routing fare. To get the rounded fare, you're going to add up, you're going to round up to the next 10 Rand. If it's already round, you leave it. It stays the same. To work out your VAT, you work out 15% of the rounded fare. To work out your PSC, you have to insert your PSC cost per departure city. This is the red value that I've got at the top here. You add them all together and it gives you your PSC. The adult and the child pays PSC. The infant will never pay PSC. You simply write in the word nil. For YR and YQ taxes, you're going to charge this per airline. You add all of the same codes together. So SAA is your YR code. You add it together to get your 420 Rand. Everybody pays it. For your YQ, you add all of your YQ taxes together. This is for British Airways. Everybody pays it. And to get your SC charge, you are charging 6 Rand per departure city. You add all of the 6 Rands together. It gives you 30 Rand and everybody pays it. Important to remember your .00 and your codes. And remember, with the child, we drop the cents. We do not take the cents into account. And then when we get to the VAT, we keep the cents. So yeah, this example, it didn't give any cents, guys. But if you had cents with the VAT, you would have kept it. Okay. I hope this was helpful, guys. Fares is very important for the exam. They always ask it, and it will always be for 30 marks. So listen to the video again if you've missed something. Make sure you know how to do the fares. You will definitely get it in the exam. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it helped you. And I'm sure you can all get full marks for your fares calculation in your exam. Good luck. Thank you for listening all the way to the end. Please, guys, subscribe to the channel and be sure to like the video if it helped you. And you are welcome to share it with your friends. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.